What's up guys, Cloudie here checking in from the America server, and this is the final episode of the Tower of Challenge mini-series. We are finally reaching floor 80, be it Lucikiel or papakiel or some like to call him. So let's see what he's all about and how we can defeat him. He's a hero type, so the normal anti or non-hero stuff doesn't work on him, but he's still a boss, so most of the boss things do work. As you can see, he does magic damage, has quite a bit of HP, 1.8 bill, a lot of attack, a lot of PDEF and MDEF, and furthermore, the way the fight works is that he starts in the middle of a crystal formation from which he's like absorbing energy. Every second his HP is going up by like 100 mil, and his attack and defense also goes up. After a certain while he will free himself when he reaches a certain number of stacks, or you can free him earlier by depleting his CC bar. So normally you want to break his CC bar as fast as you can, and then that way he will have less HP, less defense, less attack, so the fight becomes easier. So basically you will want a lot of CC. He also does heal, and most of his attacks are AoE, so he will be hitting your entire team, and he does hit pretty hard, so you will need some defenses there. Now interestingly, some characters that are sitting in the back, for instance Rodina, can dodge most of his attacks, which is quite interesting because that way they do not need that much damage reduction. But there is still one of his skills that will hit them anyway, so for that you want to CC him. At least that's one strategy. Now, he was also created before soul weapon, so nowadays quite a few characters can one-shot him. Back then it was only Crow. So yeah, you can decide whether you try to one-hit him or you try to like do the mechanics, like CC him for every Kamehameha skill and just like try not to die to it. I did try a few attempts, but now there is this weird situation where my ranged heroes are either super built or like stuck on 4-star A0, and that way it was a bit hard to actually push the DPS, especially meanwhile having enough CC and also not dying. So in the end I did 2 recordings, one that is showing Crow and one where I'm doing a kill with my 4-star Aisha, but I'm using my Fallen Frey there to keep her from dying, which just makes the fight so much easier. So you can watch both of those. Let's get to the fights and you can see how it went. So here we go. Lucikiel porting in. You can see his crystals around him and he starts channeling his energy. Now the trick with Crow is that you kind of want to stack up your 3S1, so you get the mass stacks on him, and you want to be knocking him down just as you're ready with that, and then shooting him in the face before he has a chance to kill you. This isn't the fastest method, but it's kind of fun to see him being shot in the face. You can see that I'm already casting my soul weapon and then my S3, and as he gets out of the knockdown phase, he pretty much gets one hit by Crow. To me, this is the most satisfying way of clearing him, and I've been doing this ever since I got my Crow when soul weapons were released around that time. Let's have a quick look at their gears. But yeah, basically that's it. Just rotating your stance until he has no more CC bar left, and then just shoot him in the face. So I'm using a crown here on my Lovril. The perks aren't that important because they don't buff so much. I'm using a music box on Crow because Lucikiel is a hero type. Using a feather because I'm not gonna get hit anyway. The gears do not matter that much. Some mana regen helps, and yeah, I did have some TM gear, but I used to do this without. So that's basically the Crow clear, and then we can switch over to the other one in a second. So after the Crow clear we have the Aisha kill. which I really wanted to do because she's like one of my original DPS and I wanted to give her some screen time as well. I was having some issue with balancing the DPS versus survival, so I ended up like giving in a bit and bringing my Fallen Frey. But my Aisha is only like a 4-star unique weapon with a base soul weapon, and she has like a 2-star unique treasure, so she could use the help there. If you have a more reasonably built DPS, then this should be easier. Now you can see that as I'm draining the CC bar, he is gaining those stacks, the yellow icon on his status bar, but finally we break it. He still did gain a lot of health, actually went up to 5 bill, so that's what we need to be like bursting through with the help of Fallen Frey. You can see Aisha is standing quite far in the back, so she isn't taking as much damage as the others. You can see that the Maze and Fallen Frey's shield is actually going down. And then what I'm trying to do is that I'm stunning him, putting him down as many times as I can, especially when he's doing the Kamehameha skill. Although I'm not taking that much care with the timing, but this is the one that you actually want to interrupt because that will be doing most of the damage to you. So at this point actually Frey's shield is almost gone and there is still like a couple seconds left on the shield. Yeah, it just breaks right now, but the CD is back up again. And then slowly we are moving him down. He's still healing quite a bit, even though the 4-star Solar Stone, which you will be able to see on my Sonya. But yeah, so we can hit that 50 to 60 million DPS requirement. You can see my Aisha is pushing a little bit above 50, and Fallen Frey is like doing 8-9 mil DPS there. So together they are actually taking Lucy down just as he enrages. I think this is alright. Like, I didn't bring anything outlandish. There is an A1 Fallen Frey with very good gears, okay, so I will do admit that. But if you have a more reasonably built DPS, then this is entirely not needed. It's just that my Aisha is like still in very old stuff. Actually, Jin just broke her 5-star unique weapon today, and I'm super sad about that because I was really hoping to get her to 5-star. But alright, let's switch over to their gears, see what they actually have, if I can find them. So Fallen Frey, full attack gear with a BOE, over 1 mil attack with the attack bonus. Yeah, she was definitely stealing stuff there. You can see Aisha, standard Manticore gear with a music box for more damage against hero types. You can see Mei running a whip there. Yeah, I guess that's pretty high, but nothing super fancy. And her soul weapon was going to Frey. And then we have Sonya with some magic dodge gear, magic block, and she was wearing Solar Stone, and I actually forgot to bring experienced fighter because I'm a Pepega. But yeah, guys, this is it basically. This has been my tower climbing series. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions either about Lucikiel or any of the other fights, then leave them in the comments below. And this has been Cloudie for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.